Vanilla Java Porter from Atwater. I don't really have anything clever to say. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with a beer review, and here we have from Atwater Brewing up there in Michigan in Detroit. We have their Vanilla Java Porter. So I expect this to be a nice dark brown color beer with some nice hints of coffee, possibly chocolate, depending on how roasted the malts are. And obviously they're using vanilla, well, with Java in it, so we've got actual coffee. So we have coffee beans and vanilla beans, right? So English style porter brew. So porters tend to range from a nice dark brown to really dark brown. They're in between the brown ales and a stout. Stout ale's very dark, and it's kind of a combination. So the bitterness from a porter can come from many things, whereas with a stout it should only come from the grains if it's a true stout. Oh wow, that is coffee and vanilla on the nose. Wow, that is good. And I'm not a coffee drinker, but a good coffee beer I do like. Oh wow, that is nice coffee aroma on the nose. No real hint of sweetness. So there's a hint of coffee. The vanilla shows up just as you start to sip, about mid-mouth to about mid-mouth. And then it's kind of coffee. And it finishes with this very coffee aroma just kind of dancing around your mouth. It's not a huge vanilla bomb. I like the subtleness. And it has a nice mouthfeel. It's a little thin, a little watery, but not too much. So it almost wants to, this is like, reminds me of like a chocolate Coke without the sweetness. I like the foam too. The foam really dances around the mouth. Has some coffee awareness. Very nice. Very nice. It's very nice. You got hints of roasted malt on the nose, and kind of the bitterness seems to be kind of more from the roasted malt than in the hops. Very good. I like it. I've been a little harsh on it. 3.75 is what I've given it before. I'm gonna bump it up. I'm gonna bump it up to 4.25. This is really, I've had some better porters in this realm, but this is a pretty good one. This would probably make a good float. It's a nice dessert beer. It's nice to kind of sip. I'll deal with him in a minute. It's nice to kind of sip on and drink after a meal. Oh, but that's good. And it's only alcohol, only 5%. So this is not a winter warmer or anything like that. It's just nice to be sipping on it after a meal. Maybe have a chocolate tort or a raspberry tort or a pie or something with it. Maybe even cake. But I'd rather do pie or tort. And I'd rather have berries with a little bit of sourness, tartness to them, because this is quite sweet. Nice roasted malt. It's as it opens up, the roasted, almost like oats on the nose is quite good. So there you go. 4.25. I'm going to give this from Atwater, their Vanilla Java Porter. So have you had this? What do you think about it? You think it's 5? You think it's 2? Let me know. Please, let's have that conversation. Over here, thanks for clicking subscribe. Thanks so much for retweets on Twitter. Thank you very much, and see you later. Goodbye. I got this one too. Now you're quiet, Toby. Now that you're done. Come here, Toby. Come here. Give me. What are you getting into over there? Why is there any mail over there at all?